Really beautiful picture there as we get ready to celebrate Easter weekend. More investors, believe it or not, are turning to faith as a main driver in their portfolio. The Vatican Bank, following this trend as they launched 2 stock indexes that select companies that align with Catholic values. I want to bring in Faith Investor Services Chairman and CEO, Steve. Steve, thank you for being with me. This is so fascinating. I'm so fascinated by this. Did it surprise you that the Vatican decided to launch these products? And what do you make of it, of this kind of movement that we're seeing as more and more people are holding on to their faith in these tough times?
Well, you're right, Cheryl. It is a movement. And we're not surprised that the Vatican came. In fact, we welcome their voice. You're finding across the Christian community and really across the faith communities a growing emphasis on aligning our faith and our investments, aligning our values with our money. We believe as Christians that we're stewards of God's gifts. And on this day, especially on Good Friday, we remember the price that's been paid. So we feel that many of us as Christians and as investors feel that we should steward these assets in a way that makes God rejoice.
You say that demand for faith-based investing is real, but access to it is lagging behind. What does that mean?
Well, for example, there's not a lot of money currently intentionally invested in a biblically responsible manner. Probably less than 1% of the 22 trillion that Christians in America have invested in the public markets. Probably less than 1% is intentionally invested this way. But fortunately, demand is growing, and the Vatican announcement reflects that. The access problem has come really because we need Christians to ask for it, to ask their financial advisor to offer these kind of products. And the second problem with access is on us and other firms in the industry. We need to continue to innovate and bring new products to market to address Christians' strong desire to invest with their faith.
Absolutely. To invest in things that you believe in, that have your heart. And Steve, your firm recently launched 3 new ETFs. So walk us through those and what's included in them.
Well, you asked about access. One of the problems in the faith-based investing space, in the ETF space in particular, has been a lack of bond products. So we brought 2 of the 3 new ETFs are bond products. One is the FIS Bright Portfolios Core Bond ETF, and it's run by Bright Portfolios out of Kansas City. They've done a great job on BRIF, the equity fund. This one for bonds is meant to be a laddered, high-quality corporate bond fund. It's meant to provide income and preservation of capital, so it's a good core fund. The second fund, FIS Faith Income Fund, ETF, is also a core fund. It's actively managed by a firm in Arizona called Astrozoa. It's going to be, again, a core fund, but perhaps a bit more creative, moving beyond just simply corporate bonds and not just a laddered approach. It's going to be a bit more active in that way. One of the great things about this fund is that the students at Grand Canyon University at the Colangelo College of Business are involved. The finance students, computer science, theology, and marketing students. And then the third fund we brought is a tactical equity fund for Christians. Well, that's the FIS Tactical Equity.
Steve Nelson, thank you so much for being with me on Good Friday. We're actually running out of time in the program, but I hope you have a wonderful Easter and really enjoyed our conversation. Steve Nelson, thank you so much, sir.